Hello friends, welcome to today's video, and in this video I am going to discuss the recently concluded Senior Women's T20 trophy. Yeah, it's again Railways who clinched the domestic title. It's their third consecutive title, second time in this year alone and 11th time altogether that they won the Senior T20 title. Now let's briefly have a look at the knockouts. And the best thing was that after our so many rants on social media, BCCI finally streamed and televised 10 knockout games. Earlier this year, the 2021-2022 T20 season took place, and in terms of numbers, scores, this was probably one of the best domestic seasons in recent years. Underlight games, no rain interruption, less morning scheduling, high scoring matches happened, but unfortunately we couldn't watch a single game of that season as it wasn't streamed or televised. In today's time, it shouldn't be a choice, but mandatorily domestic games should be streamed. Now let's talk about the recently concluded season. So these are the teams who qualified for the quarterfinals and pre-quarterfinals. The games were played in Bangalore in between October 30 and November 5. So Vidarbha Railways and Bengal Himachal Pradesh were up against each other in the semis. Captained by Poonam Yadav, Railways showed full dominance against Disha Kasat's Vidarbha. Yes, Vidarbha lost it, but their skipper Disha ended up being the highest run scorer in this season. She scored 300 runs with the strike rate of 114.5. In the other semi-final, unlucky Himachal Pradesh lost it by a whisker, as you can see here how. Due to the rain and the game got abandoned, and Bengal qualified to the finals. Yes, I am a supporter of Bengal, but it did feel that Himachal Pradesh, led by Haldin Deol, should have been in the final, and it could be their first final appearance in the T20 trophy as well. In the finals, though Bengal became the first team to score more than 100 runs against Railways this season, but holding back Dhara Gujjar and Richa Ghosh for too long costed Bengal to put up a par score, and Railways unsurprisingly chased the target of 107 in the 19th over and defended their title. Hemalatha played an important knock of 35 of 23, and this is where the question comes. She performs like none in the domestics and gets selected as a worthy player, but then she hardly can replicate her brilliant domestic form into the internationals, like Sneha Rana. So yes, that is why Sneha Rana is a very special player, because she has maintained that form and replicated that form from the domestics to the internationals. After Renuka Singh Thakur and Meghna Singh, it seems another pacer from Railways is going to represent India in future. The left arm pacer Anjali Sarvani played a crucial role in Railways' title defence. She was the highest wicket taker with 17 wickets to her name and picked up 3 wickets in the finals only. And she bowled the most number of dot balls in the entire tournament as well, 125 dot balls in 10 innings. She is raw and still needs some guidance. But selectors should have eyes on her and should be part of the camps at NCA, and of course in the IPL she should be picked. Now, why Railways are so successful in the domestics? After the merger with BCCI in the two premium one-day and T20 tournaments since 2006, Railways performed unparalleledly. They have won the Senior One-Day Trophy for 13 times and Senior T20 Trophy for 11 times. And overall, since the inception of Indian women's cricket or Indian women's domestic cricket in the 70s, 45 times they have won the title, as you can see here. One of the most successful team and organization in the history of cricket, I must say. And it's also a testament of what proper investment, facilities and professionalism can do to the women's game. But of course, where it has pros, like it gives so many players a financial security and good facilities for players to excel, but also have cons, like this railways monopoly is destroying the whole Indian domestic cricket's ecosystem. Here are some case studies like Indrani Roy, who had a brilliant one-day season with Jharkhand last year. She was the highest run scorer in the one-day trophy, as well as she was the highest scorer in the Jharkhand T20 league. And for this unrivaled performance, she got chance in the Indian squad as well last year. But then last year in October, she was shifted to Railways from Jharkhand and got a handful of chances till this season only, and couldn't showcase her full potential ever after. Same happened with or happens with Tanushree Sarkar, who played a pivotal role in Bengal's senior and under 19 title runs in 2019. But then she also shifted to Railways, and never got enough chances since then. And just like them, many talented players are gonna be wasted until and unless the state boards offer them jobs or introduce contracts. Also, we are talking about why Railways is so successful. Then I should mention coach Nooshin Al Khadir's contribution in the 2018-19 season, where Delhi and Punjab won the T20 titles. Bengal won the one day title. So for Railways, it was they were going through a trophy drought. And then in the late 2019, Nooshin joined Railway as a coach, where she herself played in mid 2000s to early 2010s. And since when she joined in the late 2019, Railways hasn't lost a single game, and also they have won they have won all titles, 3 T20 and 2 one day titles. Like crazy stats, they are undefeated for last 2 years. So now what's next? From November 8 to November 16, senior T20 interzonal tournament will take place. If I am not wrong, the last time a zonal tournament that was organized by BCCI was in 2018, the interzonal 3-day game. And this was the last season of the multi-day tournament. So 90 players are divided into 6 teams in this tournament, and the central zone team will be led by Poonam Yadav, and 6 players from Railways are added to this team. Apart from them, Rashi Kanodia, Disha Kasat, Anushka Sharma, Jasia Akhtar, who was the only century scorer in this T20 trophy, are the players to watch out in this tournament. Also, this team is the strongest on paper. In South Zone squad, there are players like Sneha Deepti, the Andhra captain, will be leading the side. But this team too is also loaded with veterans and young stars like Minu Mani, Shikha Pandey, Niranjana Nagarajan, Shriyanka Patil, Monica Patel, Akshay and Shajana. These are the players you should definitely watch out. So now then we move on to North Zone squad, which will be leading by Harleen Deol. India players Priya Punia, Shushma Verma, Simran Dil Bahadur, Tanya Bhatia are obvious notable players. But your eyes also should be on players like Amanjot Kaur, Kanika Ahuja, Shuman Gulia, and especially on Rubia Saeed. She is a brilliant attacking middle order bat, and her stats speaks for itself. She has hit the most number of sixes, 10 in this tournament. The West Zone squad will be captained by Yastika Bhatia, experienced Tarannum Pathan, Devika Vaidya, Shivali Shinde, the leggy with awkward action Maya Sunavane, Vrushali Bhagat, and Humaira Kazi, who hit the fastest 50 in this tournament, are stars to watch out for. And in the East Zone side, Madhuri Mehta, Anuja Patil, Pacer, Sukarna Parida, then Bengal captain Meeta Paul, Shaika Ishak, Ashwani Kumar, who are the stars in this side. Ashwani was the 4th highest run scorer in this season. And last but not the least is the Northeast Zone, which will be led by Limatullah. of Nagaland. This team, I think, is the least experienced side, and this will be a great exposure for the Northeast players to play against top players. I don't know yet it will be televised or streamed or not, but as the matches will be at Lucknow's Ekana International Stadium, so I am hoping for the streaming of the games because the stadium has the facilities. That's it from my side. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.